I want to get high, my friend. I really want to get high. Hey, I was high. You were high. We were all high. Yeah, 3,330 odd years ago, on the mountain of Sinai, God came and He gave the Torah, and the experience was the entire Jewish nation, 3 million people strong, all got so high that their souls flew out of their body. And God had to bring it back, and then the Ten Commandments, and then after that epic experience, God gave us an opportunity to get even higher. Even higher? How can you get higher than having your soul expire from the smoke, the fire, the voices, the godly presence, the lightning, the shofar blast, the resounding voice of God coming from every single direction in the universe? You can understand the enrapturement, the bliss, the giddiness, the heights of that epic high when God revealed Himself at Sinai and said the Ten Commandments and gave the Torah. How could you get higher? Yes, my friend. Right after that, the Almighty gave the detailed commandments of how we need to live life in the real world, off the mountain, in the world, in our homes. When we encounter a donkey struggling under its burden, and maybe the guy who owns that donkey and he's schlepping that burden is actually a guy you don't like. Maybe even a guy you really don't like. Maybe even a guy I'll use this word, maybe even a guy you hate. The Torah says, when you see the donkey of your friends, of your enemy, sorry, not your friend. When you see the donkey of your enemy, says the Torah, struggling under its burden, and you're going to think, maybe I shouldn't help him, maybe I don't really have to help him. Go and help him, my friend. That's what God says. Come on, that doesn't sound so inspirational. Now, how about don't mix milk and meat? You know, when you stirred your coffee with milk with a spoon, don't stir your beef curry with that same spoon. You're not allowed to mix meat and milk. That doesn't sound very high. And the Torah just goes on with laws and more laws. Okay, don't steal, we get it. When somebody gives you something to watch, to guard, here, can you watch my iPhone for a couple of hours? What happens if it disappears? The Torah tells you what to do. Why weren't you mindful of watching it? Were you negligent? Then you have to pay. If you were careful about watching it, but somebody came and stole it, well, did the guy pay you to watch it? Then you're obligated to pay even if it's stolen. Did you not get paid to watch it? Are you doing a favor? Then you don't have that kind of liability. You see, the Torah goes into all aspects of life and tells you how God wants you to live that life. You know what? As high as it is, as inspiring as it is, to be there and to be enraptured and to take that journey, to take that trip, the real litmus test for holiness, the real way to change the world and to do what God wants us to do, which is to bring heaven down to earth, is by living in the earth the way heaven, the way the Almighty tells you to live. So my dear friends, take on a mitzvah. Yes, it may be a Wednesday, it may be a Thursday, maybe you're in a bad mood, you may not feel inspired, it may not be some kind. Do something nice to somebody else. Be more responsible. Don't, God forbid, be negligible in causing somebody else damage. Hey, you're a Jew? Don't mix your meat and milk. Eat kosher. All the laws, all those details, they lead you to holiness. They bring God, think about this, they bring God into your life. They make every single thing you do meaningful, because if making your coffee has an instruction from God how to do it, then it means making your coffee can also be a meaningful interaction with the divine. Everything in your life can have meaning when you do it to be part of God's plan for bringing heaven down to earth and making this world a garden for God. Enjoy mundane life, my friend, even tying your shoelaces.